Hey everyone, have you or anybody that you know ever struggled with the decision of where to go to college, when to go, and how to decide where to go and which path to take? Well, I'm here to tell you that there are many different paths to take, and being a traditional student is not the only way to go. Being a traditional student would require you to enroll in college directly out of high school and sign up for consecutive semesters, spring and fall, or any order. Maybe you start with the fall instead, and you finish fall, spring. But in any case, you would take roughly 4 to 6 classes per semester, and you would finish in that time period, and that would consider you to be a traditional student. Being a non-traditional student is the route that I have decided to take and the route that I think is more beneficial in the long run. Although you may find that at the end it's just as satisfying to take either path, as you will receive the same degree if you take the same classes throughout either a 4 year institution or go to community college for 2 years, take 2 years off, do a 4 year institution later on, but only need to take 2 years there. You'll still receive the same degree. It will still say business finance management or business accountant, whatever it may be. You'll still receive the same degree, and it works the same for any employer down the line. The reason why I would suggest taking the non-traditional path is because of the intangible benefits that come forth with that path as compared to the traditional path. The traditional path I see can be very overwhelming for many students, as it puts a lot of pressure on you to go directly from high school, being very young and knowing exactly what you need to do or what you want to do with your life for the next, say, 30, 40 years once graduating college. Many kids, students, young adults this age don't know what they want to do yet, and this may end up causing them to actually take more classes in the long run because they change their degree, change their major, fail classes because they're unprepared or not very satisfied with what they decided to do. So the traditional path gives you the option to decide further what you want to do, maybe while working, finding what you do and don't like, taking more classes, more wider variety of classes, and this will help you decide what you want to do based on experience and job interviews and different things like that along the line. Outside of just working and gaining experience through that, and the intangible benefits that come along with that are responsibility, growth, maturity, understanding, being more influenced and organized. As you grow older, adults become more mature, more organized, and this may help in the long run during classes, as you may be more influenced to try harder, more motivated, and this has definitely become noticeable by many instructors, and they prefer adult students many times over the traditional student because of these reasons. These reasons not only help you in your education and your job search, but also just many different aspects of life down the road, whether it may be actually being able to interpret and apply your knowledge that you learned in class due to the motivation and the understanding of the material, rather than just learning it and memorizing it as a traditional student because you're overwhelmed with the amount of coursework and you're young and you don't really want to learn as much as you do when you become an adult. Outside of that, there are a few more benefits, and one of the main ones would be the cost benefit. The cost benefit for a non-traditional student can make a big difference by going to a 2 year community college and not spending so much money at a 4 year institution. The difference in tuition between the first 2 years of a 4 year institution and a 2 year institution like a community college could be the difference of roughly $7,000 or $8,000 compared to $2,500 or $3,000. And there are a lot more opportunity for scholarships to cover a majority of your cost at a smaller institution based on the geographics and the relationship that you may have in your community or smaller regions around the surrounding areas. Those traditional students who go to a four-year institution find themselves pinned against hundreds of thousands of students searching for so many scholarships and grants, and they find themselves not able to receive any of those awards and may pay the full price just to have the experience or because they were forced to go to school. So today, I want you guys to take some action, take a little research, and if you're struggling with your classes or know somebody that is, or struggling to decide whether or not your degree is worth it cost wise, I would take some action and do some research on the non traditional path as compared to the traditional path of college. I believe that the cost benefits, the time benefits, and the intangible benefits far outweigh the cost of the traditional college path. And with that being said, let me know what you find and let me know what you like and whether or not you think that the non traditional path could be a path for you. Thank you.